Hello, hello, welcome guys. How is your weekend going? Hi Contetti and thank you Todd for the raids. Welcome guys. Didn't load. Hello? Screen? I don't know why it broke. Here you go. We have some Kifu to analyze today, including the old Kifu from Melkor and 2 more. But I was curious, I didn't watch the recent Kifu, and as we had event yesterday, I'm kinda curious what happened in the Pro World, so maybe we can divide the stream into 2, like hour and hour. I don't know what you guys think. Hello, Gustone. Hope you guys, enjoyed the stream yesterday, the event yesterday. We put a lot of work to organizing it. Yeah, we had Muse comment as well. It was epic. If you missed it, it's still available on Twitch. Later it's gonna be available on our Vods channel. I have no idea where is the Kifu for the game. Or if there is Kifu for the game. Habu versus Fuji did this. Confused. Am I just not able to find it, or am I stupid? I don't understand. Oh, it's here. Alright. Alright, so this is what I would like to see. Then the second one is here. Actually, I didn't see the first one as well, so maybe we could take a quick look. So this is Abu versus Fuji, of course, Oshosen. And then we have Ito versus Nishiyama, Nishiyama versus Ito. We have 2 different pictures. Game 1, game 2. Just a quick check of how is it going. I don't know if you guys saw those 2 games, but I didn't, so... Close, 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 close. Alright. Oh, too strong green tea. Forgot about the tea bag. Alright. In the meantime, I have some slightly promising, I would like to say slightly good news, but it's just a promise. Promising news. We're gonna put the beta version of Tsume Shogi app soon on the Google Store, but it's gonna be available for testing. So if you guys are interested in testing it and you're not afraid that your phone will explode because of my code, send me a message on Discord. I will need your Gmail, and of course you need an Android phone for that. So Yeah, you need Android phone, so like iPad won't work. Melkor, I still have your old Kifu, so if you want me to do that one. Yeah, I wanted to do it as the first one today. I didn't see this game yet, so... Aigakari? Shop exchange? King in the center. You guys see it, yeah? Yeah, so this rook protects the rook pawn exchange. I have a feeling the music is too loud. I'm gonna lower it. This is the game too, yeah, that I missed, so I believe... it was today? Yeah. Yesterday and today. I just completely, because we had this event, I didn't pay attention, to be honest. Let's do the first one. Alright. Gotcha, man. I'm reading the comments, but it's more like general info about the tournaments and so on. So not about the position. This is interesting moves, like beginners wouldn't play this usually. Putting the bishop in better position, like you want to develop the silver, so silver move, bishop move makes sense, bishop first also makes sense, type of move. Yeah, bishop 6-6 feels like an overplay because there's rook 7-4 basically. And this feels more comfortable because the silver is still protecting the gold, so kind of also protecting the edge, that might be interesting, yeah. For now we don't have two pawns, but in the future might change something. Yeah, bishop exchange may happen, but ooh, we ignore the bishop exchange, okay. So if the bishop exchange happens, we will have to take it either with the knight or the gold. Gold would be in awful position, right, if we retook it. Knight, depending on the situation, there would be a weakness on 8-9 or on 7-6. That's what happens when you jump with the knight. But here, this is a perfect moment to exchange because the rook sideways movement was blocked. This is why he pushed this pawn here. Yeah, I mean, knight or gold, I think both are possible. But this, of course, means that it's very difficult. Like we could say, oh, you help the enemy develop as well. Like the knight jump seems very useful in openings, especially if the king is in the center. 6-5 knight later on might be a threat. Meaning also you kind of force yourself to play silver 2-2 next to block the rook. So no, it's not like the worst, but also yeah. See, so the bishop 7-7 promotion, knight takes silver 2-2. And this way you also avoid dropping the pawn. So yeah, it depends on your plan in this case, yeah. Yeah, if silver is here, then the gold is not protected, so this is quite interesting. Okay, so here is the bishop exchange. Knight takes, because this is a better shape. Those pieces are connected. The gold is not vulnerable, for example, for bishop 3-3. Maybe here, yeah, gold takes, bishop 3-3, takes, rook can promote, but this rook also promotes. But anyway, something like this gold would become a target, so knight is technically better. Okay, so we don't have to move the rook, so we keep it here. Silver 6-8, helping with the, well, basically castling in the center, yeah? Is it called central house, I believe? Notice that we don't have drops like 6-9 bishop, which would be perfect to break this file. In the future, as I said, it might be something like bishop drop 8-9. But currently gold 8-8 would protect that. There is no problem. I mean, something like pawn push, pawn takes, pawn drop, lance takes, lance bishop drop, and you think you're forking, but actually gold move protects both lance and the gold. So it's fine. Bishop drop, interesting. Usually this kind of bishop drop is a little bit bad. The rook helps the knight. Yeah, this is really good position right now for center. Therefore, we harass the rook to go away. Makes sense. They predict 3-6 rook or 5-6 rook. I cannot hear my own thoughts because of the music. I don't know what's up with the music today. Maybe I'm just irritated today. I've been programming a little bit. I have no idea. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, yesterday's stream was also quite stressful. I need to rest a little bit. Okay, so they predict rook move, knight jump, pawn push type of development. Or instead of pawn push, taking this pawn. But then we promote the bishop. Rooks are looking at each other. Rook, yeah, so again, rook, knight, takes, takes. Takes. So we have knight and gold for a rook, so it will be good exchange for gold. Yeah, it does seem interesting. Okay, we go toward the center. Also, this bishop attacks the rook, but also helps with the protection of the center. I found this really interesting. Okay, so yeah, we develop this pawn against the knight and also trying to develop our own knight. Makes sense. So here they underlining a plan of pushing this pawn, developing the knight. But in this moment, the edge becomes weaker and you have pawn drop 1-8, 1-7 killing the lance. So we have to be very careful about when we move this knight because the bishop is very strongly attacking the edge. Yeah? So because the bishop might be a problem, we try to delete it. And notice if the bishop runs away, this square immediately becomes unprotected. So it's very interesting draw. If bishop takes, knight takes, develops the knight, interestingly, but toward the edge. Of course, lance takes, it's also a possible way, and this would eliminate the weakness of the head. Because we didn't push the 3-6 pawn, the rook isn't blocked, so it's also good. Now they're considering what Gotek could do. Tanigawa sensei is proposing 6 for pawn, 3-3 silver. After pawn push, bishop exchange, bishop drop will happen. And we attack rook and the pawn. But in case of this position, silver 3-3. Bishop takes bishop, silver takes. And the rook will come back to the second file, attacking again. Quite interesting. Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't play that, but it's very ingenuine. Is it ingenuine? Like, very original move. Very interesting. Okay, so we have the silver, bishop exchange happens, we had to protect the king's head. And instead of coming back with the rook, we attack on the edge. I would say, like, at a glance, it feels good for center. The target is now to force the lance to move and drop bishop to 1-2, forking the knight and promotion on 3-4. Following with rook to 6. Or bishop drop, gold moves, and then rook, ignoring the bishop sacrifice. Get the bishop. So that's the plan, yeah, activation of big pieces. So he decided to move the rook instead. The plan could be to protect with the pawn and then use the silver to attack the rook. There is also the chance of bishop drop 6-6 after that. We have to be careful when the silver moves. So we have pawn drop 2-2 instead. This is where it becomes difficult. In the post-game discussion, they said pawn drop, pawn takes, rook takes, pawn drop, rook will take the side pawn. They're gonna defend with a pawn drop, rook will go down. They're gonna push this pawn, pawn takes. And the result is Fuji has no confidence. So yeah, because Habu would be able to pick up those pawns and like lower the position of the king, this pawn push has no follow-up. This would indicate, yeah, why doesn't have that much confidence. We have this Discord link that content is shared. Over there we have this channel for Shogi resources or guide for beginners. You can check there. There are some videos on YouTube, especially Hidechi videos or some of my own Shogi 101. I think the link is under the video right now as well. Check it out. And if you have any questions, just ask. Alright, we have the pawn drop. No problem. Welcome, welcome. If they don't take it, we have the lance move. If they do take it with knight, we also have the lance move. If they take it with lance, we have 1, 2, bishop drop once more. The plan now seems that if silver moves attacking the rook would be able to come back to the center. Next knight jump would attack the king's head. Right, once more, right? 6-5 knight jump. As a result, in that position, goddess rook is semi, so we say it's kind of trapped sideways. Doesn't have much square to move, which means it's less effective, basically. And then we still have this 1-2 bishop drop eventually. And I'm telling you now, yeah. So lance takes, pawn takes, exchange will be acceptable in that situation, because we would target lance drop to 8-6 or activation of the token. 2-1 token to the token. And Tanigawa says that in this situation, Goten needs to read all of those variations. Quite energy consuming. So we have the bishop drop once more. They're proposing a rook exchange like this, so going up and going here. In the post-game discussion, they were considering bishop drop to 5-1 instead. Against that, there were two variations. Pawn push, knight jump as a one of them. Second one would be bishop drop, bishop immediately to 1-2, lance takes, pawn takes, attacking the rook. Rook goes to the center, knight jump once more, taking the knight with the token, takes 2 gold supporting the center, 3-6 pawn attacking the silver, silver runs away, knight jump and bishop drop to 8. Next, token, gold, lance would fork the bishop and the gold. Therefore, pawn drop to 7 would be made to sacrifice once more bishop for the lance, but a difficult position would continue. Very, very sharp variation. But yeah, 5-1 bishop would look very, very inactive. So it makes sense why bishop 3-3. We want to exchange the rooks because I think because of that exchange, center would have better chances of using their bishop in the attack. And Habu said in this position, it was the only move he saw, actually. There's also the fact that bishop drop, protects the 1-5 lance move, as we said, and the rook supports again this lance push. Now the question is, if the knight jumps to 1-3, what do we do? That's what happened. So this is the critical point, perhaps. The rook went for an exchange. Now, if the rook exchange happens, both sides will have rook drops, which is one is here, 8-9 rook, the other one is 2-1 rook. 2-1 rook would target bishop drop right. In case of Gote, they have only rook. Exchange happened. And they say that they have to defend 2-1 rook drop because it's too scary. And they're also thinking that Sente has no pawns in hand, so Gote may be searching for a way to use this free pawn advantage. But honestly, I don't think they have many good squares to do it right now. Okay, we're activating the bishop to attack the lance, makes sense. If we were to drop this bishop 7-7, bishop exchange will happen, gold takes, and our inactive bishop is exchange, rook drop. They're saying 7-9, but 7-9 is taken by the bishop, so okay. I see. Okay, bishop exchange wouldn't be bad. If you defend it with the silver, we can sacrifice and drop the rook. That's what they're saying. So it might be difficult to defend it. So we ignore it. If the bishop promotes, we have 4-1 bishop, which is quite scary. King takes, continuation. And they almost 2 hours until sealed move. Okay. Rook drop to avoid the bishop drop. Ooh. Okay, this is at the Suji. Even if the rook is taken, bishop promotion will fork the rook and the bishop while taking a gold. It would be an amazing move for Sente. Also, if they ignore it and promote their bishop, we're gonna take the gold and take the lance. If they push the pawn, trying to block the bishop, we can just take it with the bishop. Now, we can try to defend it with the king, but we're gonna take the gold, king takes. Take the rook, king takes the rook. We're gonna sacrifice the lance. Bishop takes. Whoops. Bishop takes. And in there, we can continue attacking pawn drop 1, 2, or pawn drop 1. So the king will be closer to the edge where there are no defenders. It's far away from this 6-1 and 7-2 defenders. So attack for Sente will become easier. And as I spoiled already, king for 2 happened. And let's see which way they went. Takes, takes, exchange. Basically they're commenting that if we take 1-5, bishop takes pawn drop 1-4. If the knight escapes, pawn promotion. Even if this happens, he doesn't seem continuation for Sente. And therefore, rook drop to 1-8 would be possible. Next, moving this bishop back, allowing the rook to take off this token. And without the token, Sente would be worse. So this is where Tanigawa become a little bit worried for Haku. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay, so Fujita is getting closer. This is still day 1. What they analyzed was again, lance takes pawn, bishop takes pawn, drop 1-2 or 1-4. And everybody was surprised to see gold drop a2. Really amazing move. This is very weird because the gold drop is so far away from the king, right? Everybody was surprised. But the idea is that we take off the silver, which will force the gold to move, which will give us space for the rook drop to 5-2, which will threaten checkmate with a silver drop, or taking the gold. So this is the target. Very interesting. And nobody was predicting that, so everybody was surprised with Habu Sensei's his depth of his shogi, yeah. Now there are some variations they were considering, like king move, but then the rook will happen. Lance will be taken off, and the king will be still safe. Number 2, maybe they're gonna ignore it and drop the rook here. But then we're gonna go takes, takes, defend, takes, drops the rook to 6-1. And again, it will be very hard to defend that situation for Fuji. But yeah, nobody knows what's going to go out of the situation. This is the kind of move that only a pro or a beginner can play, I agree. But this is where we feel this Habu magic. You guys are aware Habu magic is like a specific secret power that Habu has. And he comes up with those amazing moves that surprise and turns the worst situation into the best one. He has a sealed move. Yeah, would be cool. But then he might change his mind. Yeah, he would look at the wrong. Yeah, who knows? Okay. Sorry. Still not sealed move. He moved the king, defending the 5-2 rook drop. Yeah. Now Habu was the one to seal his next move. And day 1 finished with Fuji having 4 hours and a half time, and Fuji used 4 hours and a half. Habu used 3 hours. The prediction was that Habu will play 2-1 rook. And against rook drop, they expect gold to move back. In day 2, they opened the envelope and the game continued. In the post-game discussion, they say that instead of king move, Fuji was considering bishop drop 3-2 or bishop drop 4-1. But he also admits maybe it's better to ignore it and play a different variation whatsoever. Alright, so the sealed move was, not surprisingly, rook drop 2-1. If you were to defend it, like 3-1 rook, is rook takes, king takes, we take the silver, gold takes, rook drop 5-2 as before, retaining checkmate and taking the gold. If you were to drop the rook to 4-1 instead, rook takes, king takes, rook drop again, leading to similar variation. Another rook drop is possible, 5-1 rook drop, rook takes, king takes, but in this case 3-1 rook drop forks the king and the bishop. And it seems like no matter which rook Fuji chooses, it's really hard to defend. Bishop promoted. The plan is to bring it back and bring technically 3 generals back because the horse in defense is as strong. And now there are many variations. I'm gonna ignore it. Okay, in the post-game discussion, they were considering 8-6 pawn drop, which is answered by rook promotion. Takes, gold takes. Rook drop, 8-9 to fork the gold. I got lost. Then we're gonna take here. Gold takes. Rook, dragon will come here, attacking the gold. Gold drop. Dragon will come here, taking this gold. Silver drop check. King runs. Dragon check. King runs. And finally taking the bishop that was here, because the bishop didn't promote in that position. And then rook to 8-5. Fuji says he didn't have confidence in that position. And Habu agreed that if you were to drop the 8-6 pawn, he wouldn't take it, he would just ignore it. Yeah. So it would be that variation. So here they were considering to take the silver instead of taking the lance. Trying a Kurtesuji of gold takes silver drop 8-8 to kill the horse. Like chase it away rather. 9-8. Then we take the lance. Bishop drop 3-3. Lance drop for 6. Away. Taking the knight, attacking the bishop. Again, Fuji has no confidence. It seems like many variations, Fuji wasn't really confident, yeah? Habu also admitted that in this variation there were many moves that seemed promising, but taking the lance seemed the most natural. Okay, the horse came back, attacking the gold, so we expected to take on 7-2. If instead Fuji were to drop the rook on 9-8, then takes, silver drop was the plan for Habu. Okay, we have silver drop. Because the horse is very strong in the center, attacking it is the highest priority, so it makes sense we do that. If horse were to take it, I assume there's a lance drop. Yeah, it would be nice attacking piece together with the dragon. So the horse goes back. If the horse went to 4-4, there would be lance drop for 6. So this is the safest square. But the dragon comes in, and notice that Habu has 3 attacking pieces in hand, 1 attacking piece on the board. That should be enough. Yeah. Currently, he is threatening to take the dragon and drop the bishop to 5-1. Because we have this tactic of takes, bishop drop, they block, and we have a follow-up knight drop to 5 to abuse that protection of the king on 4-2. This would be winning for center. Well, it's not, I mean, it is exchanging passive silver, but the idea is, I guess, horse has nowhere to go, right? After this, and this is a perfect follow-up. So instead of just taking this here, this has more impact to it. Yes, they have more pieces in hand, but technically our king is nothing around it. 1 more square to move to. They don't have a knight. And yeah, this next threat is very strong, so feels very dynamic. So. Okay, bishop drop, trying to expose this open line. They were discussing what should be the next move whenever they should take the horse or go back here. So they went back. Now the question is what happens after rook drop. 9-8, but that's not what was played. In case of rook drop, the prediction was silver drop to 8-9, rook promotion, gold goes back, and our king is safe. And there were some scary variations with lance drop to 7-7 in case of silver drop 8-8. Because, you know, this bishop is looking at the head of the king, this horse is looking here, and the horse and the dragon is here attacking. So if we don't drop a piece in the proper square, it looks really, really scary. Now there was a lunch break. Silver drop was played. They reading silver drops 7-9. They reading silver takes, but then 5-7 gold. Which will lead to no defense. In case of gold takes, the horse will be sacrificed. And then again 5-7 gold will lead to a checkmate basically. And if we take and horse takes, and then we go for checkmate, like 5-1, silver drop, king 3-2 is no checkmate. So, funnily enough, if the king goes to 5-2, it's a mistake and it's gonna lead to a check. But that variation doesn't make sense. Oh no, okay. It does make sense. So silver drop, king runs, silver drop, king takes. Silver promotion, king runs, dragon is a checkmate because there is a knight. Very interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, Marco. I agree. Because pieces in hand, if not dropped, they're useless, kinda, yeah? So temporarily, Fuji has a lot of material, but if he cannot use it, yeah, that's kinda useless. So they're commenting on other variation, because we took it with the gold, and as we said, horse takes will be difficult to defend. They're trying to drop the lance to 4-6 to block the bishop. Rook drop will follow, silver drop, lance drop, knight drop, promotion, silver takes, gold drop. And gold drop would be a checkmate threat. And like it's a very crazy variation, but it would lead to win for Gotteville. If we were to. So this is critical, yeah? What Habu does here is critical. If he makes a mistake, Fuji will win. So obviously we're threatening a checkmate by horse takes the silver bishop promotion. Even if we take, as we said, gold drop to 5-7 will be leading to a mate as well in 5. Rook drop, king takes, gold drop, silver takes gold. You mean here? Yeah, that's... If you give them too many pieces, remember 5-1 silver, bishop drop here or bishop drop here will lead to a mate. Yeah? Okay. So, what did Habu do? He dropped a silver. The idea now is that we wanna take this horse and drop to 5-1 to pick up this this bishop, simply. If the horse escapes, we're gonna fork king and the bishop. So Gote cannot run away from this situation. The natural move would be to pin the silver with the rook drop. But then the plan is to push 4-6 pawn, blocking the bishop, allowing escape route. And against lance drop, instead of dropping all those pieces, the plan is to escape early 4-7 king. Now, if after rook drop and pawn push they were to take this pawn, because the silver cannot take it, it would be a checkmate. Lance drop to 6-9, defense, while keeping this I'm gonna take your bishop situation. But of course, both sides would be in very scary position. Then after pawn push, lance drop to 4-5 is something they considered, which would lead to checkmate threat actually, with horse sacrifice. Silver drop, king takes, bishop for 6. Checkmate, yeah. If we take the lance, well, of course this would be a mate. But against lance drop, maybe we can drop the knight to 6-9, and continuation for Gote becomes difficult. So, could you drop the rook, similarly but closer? Usually the proverb is to drop it far away, but he chose to drop it close. And of course this means that we will be able to drop like silver 7-9 or silver 6-9, attacking the rook while defending. Not sure what they're talking about. Okay, against silver drop there is 6-6 gold drop apparently, I think. Which would lead to Hishi. Ooh, that's really like demon move. So it's like tricking Habu into over defending, because 6-6 gold would win the game for Fuji. Alright. We block the bishop with the pawn push, original plan. Bishop takes, silver drop, attacking the rook. So with the lance this time, the idea is that there is this first variation, and it's very difficult. There's two ways for the king escape, but also there is this situation where king takes this piece with check, and it's the matter of whenever we give them a silver or a lance. So that might be a difference here. Very, very difficult. And yeah, you're right, it allows the escape. So now Fuji is committing. There is no escape from here, yeah, because once we give them the bishop, bishop drop 5-1 becomes a very big threat on his king. So he takes the risk here, right? The crazy variation that they commented comes true. If the king were to go here, it's a checkmate with gold drop. Lance drop, we don't have pawn to block it, so this is the sub variation that they were talking about. Either we run to the right, or we run to the left. If the king runs here, they were predicting silver drop, king 4-8, and rook promotion. This is when the piece that was dropped on 6-knight mattered. But as I explained, there are two variations here, and Habu chose to go to 3-6. The only way to continue here is to drop a general onto 3-5, and king will have to go down. Another general drop is a nifu if you drop a pawn. King goes down, and we have not enough pieces to finish it off, right? We have only one gold left in that situation. I think that's not enough, right? Actually, that's not easy. Let's see, silver drop. I mean, that's what happens, yes? Gold drop, king. Is this checkmate, guys? Like, the moment we drop a silver here, if the silver takes, there will be a check here. If the king runs, this lance becomes active. And the gold would be taken. Leading to a mate, actually, yeah? Silver drop, king runs, lance promotion. Silver takes, we just drop and check, I think. It's very difficult, though. But yeah, basically the point is got a... Sure, yeah, let's count it. Make it sure that I'm not telling you lies, guys. Okay, we would be able to take the gold, drop everything, take, and drop 2 silvers and probably win, something like that. Do we have 2 silvers? We have 2 silvers, yeah. So, silver drop, king runs, take the gold, silver takes, drop the gold, takes, takes, takes. We take the second silver. Silver, silver, no matter what they drop, will lead to me. So, plan B, we have to take. And this is scary because the rook will be able to take this silver. Right, like this. So now the question is, are we surviving this or not? And there is a difference of the fact that we don't have to drop piece here. If we were to drop a piece here, it's a mate. If we were to drop a piece here, depends what piece we drop. You don't have pawn, yeah? May lead to mate. We also could drop a piece here, but then silver drop, king runs, this gold is taken temporarily. So that would lead to a mate. So I think the only way to block it is to drop a piece to 4-8. Which is crazy. If you drop a piece here or move the gold, it's mate. Which is a little bit crazy. The only way block it is to drop to 4-8. After which, so imagine there's an X here, yeah? After it's silver drop, king runs, lance takes that magical piece, gold takes. So there's silver rook only attacking. Now look at Habbo's pieces. Which piece you can safely give to the enemy? Is the question. Pawn, we don't have a pawn, yeah? We don't have a pawn in hand. That's the whole point of this situation. So, of course, if we give them a gold or silver, they're simply gonna drop it at the head, and then gold takes the mate. So we have 3 options left. Bishop, knight, then. If we're gonna give them a bishop, there is smart sacrifice of silver promotion here. If they run, bishop drop 3-8, gold takes, silver promoted takes, check. If they take this silver, we take the gold at the head. Yeah? So we cannot give them the bishop. So again, X, and we have knight or lance. If they drop the silver, we run, they take the X piece, which is a knight or a lance, take it with the gold. How about a knight? Knight drop for 7. If they take, it's a mate. If the king runs, it's a mate. So the only option is lance drop for 8. And lance drop. The only way to continue from here would be silver drop, king runs, lance takes, lance, gold takes. Here we have 2 ways to check. Lance drop, which king just escapes. Dragon checks, we drop a piece, we survive. Which piece actually? Jeez. A knight. I guess knight survives. Jeez, does it really survive? I'm not so sure anymore. Okay, let's see. Silver, king, lance drop, king runs, check. Knight, lance promotion, king takes the knight. Something drop, so lance drop, another lance. And Gotha has only a knight. And now the lance is protecting a lance. So silver promotion, king takes. And if you take the lance, we can just retake the dragon. So, silver drop, king runs, takes. Silver sacrifice, king runs, I think it's safe. Let's check the comment. They're commenting all the other variations that I mentioned before. Here. Silver drop, king rounds, takes, dragon check, 4-9 silver. They proposing. 3-8 lance. Gold takes, silver takes, king takes, gold drop, king takes, dragon check, king escape. Checkmate is gone. Ooh. Really good game. So, as a result, Habu 9 done. Habu Sensei wins the game and equalizes the situation. 1 win, 1 loss. Bravo! Really amazing game. Really amazing. Abu played at least 2 surprising moves, which was bishop to 1-7 and gold to 8-2. Gold to 8-2 was like magic. And the endgame was just so sharp. Barely surviving, but surviving. Very beautiful shogi. This is exactly what we want to see in title match. Bishop drop 1-7 was research. Wow. Okay. If you guys would like to check it in your free time, this will be the Kifu. Oh, there was Torishima site again. I see. This is the link. So I'm just gonna repeat. I was curious what games were played in a pro world recently, so I wanted to see this game and Nishiyama Ito game. We're kind of running out of time. We have like 3 Kifu to analyze from you guys today. At least I would like to do Melkor's game. And also quick news, because you guys just joined. We are thinking of putting the Play Shogitsume app that I'm working on Google Store. So if you guys A, have an Android phone, and B, would like to risk that phone exploding as a tester, you can send me your Gmail link to my DM, and we will be thinking of adding you as a tester for the app as soon as the beta, alpha, or whatever is uploaded. So if you're interested, just send me a message on Discord. Yeah? All right. I don't think we saw this game. Oh god, the sound. All right. I don't want to run out of time, so I'm gonna kind of speedrun it a little bit. There's no way to change the piece style, I'm afraid, so we're gonna have to do it on this. This game was crazy. Oh no. So we have this shape, this new Kinmuso, they call it. Yeah, Peerless Gold. Going for slower game, Vanguard one. I like this pound promotion. This pound promotion, you cannot take it with this gold, which would be natural of bringing your golds to the king. This gold is protecting the knight, and you have to take it with the other gold. Beautiful. And then we have to drop the opponent. Oh, that's painful. Oh, I find this painful. Okay, oh, the bishop, yeah, attacking the rook indirectly. Bishop exchange happening. Bishop drop happening. Oh, we're sacrificing. Okay, yeah, I was wondering, because here the bishop would be able to take the lance if not for the rook. So if we sacrifice, we're gonna take 2 pieces for 1, but this silver is hanging as well, so this is just craziness. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is game 1. I wanted to see both of them. I was thinking about rook takes, but apparently rook promotion is defendable by the gold move, so it wasn't that interesting. I would still prefer the rook, honestly. Ooh, this pawn promotion, beautiful. Okay, defending the pawn drop. This is kind of similar idea to what we saw yesterday during the event. Like the horse is the only attacking piece. Now pawn drop would be very severe here. And the pawn comes in anyway. Ooh, wow, this breaks it. This breaks the position, right? Oh wow, this is what happens when you give enough pieces for strong player to attack with. Ooh, wow. Surrounding the king, yeah, surrounding. And this is all scary because Goddess King is safe. Guys, this is the type of situation where it's called one-sided attack. So it's like in Anaguma, yeah? Whatever you do, whatever you do in attack, even if you make a mistake, you go unpunished because your king is so solid. So this is what happens here, just without Anaguma. Mino, yeah? We have full Mino. We don't mind, we just drop the pawn, we sacrifice the silver, we have a horse. This move feels very strong, right? Because our king is safe. Normally it wouldn't be, but here it is. Like this. What is this, right? But it works because of the king. Yeah, of the difference of the kings. And this is why this all just over. Look, I used to laugh. We used to laugh like this is the worst case possible, where you win the game with a full castle. Looked very one-sided. Just at a glance, yeah, I didn't analyze it deeply, but you can see the result. Yeah, this king is broken. As we said, no matter how many pieces in hand you have, she has a full castle, but in hand it's useless. Yeah. Okay, let's see game 2 that was played yesterday. Today. Okay. Bird 5 rook. Quite standard. So here, notice she doesn't castle the king yet. She prioritizes to develop those pieces in case that was Anaguma. Developing the knight first. So this is silver crown. So this is kind of different. Yeah, those pawns are pushed. We could keep the king here. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, there is propositions is to make the silver move, king move, or pawn push. I wouldn't be surprised if she developed the rook pawn also. Silver attacking move. Yeah, I was thinking about the silver, but I'm like, I don't see how to follow up with this move. Sure, we're gonna see. The idea will be perhaps to attack with 2-5 pawn. Pawn takes, knight takes, bishop escapes. This will be a check, right? Bishop goes here, it might be under attack from the silver. Something like that. Oh, but we're going for an go. Okay, change of plans. If you go slow, I go slow. Recently, this type of play is more seen with the rook going to 2-9. 7-9, 2-9. Interesting. Okay. We cannot take it, we go back, of course. If we go up, rook is the silver. And the rook comes here. Interesting. We don't care about this pawn drop because the knight can escape, the rook is protecting. Here we have to take with the gold as the rook can punch in. Now the bishop exchange will be possible, we have Anaguma. So again, let's see how it happens. We cannot let Anaguma to have one-sided attack, as we said. We will have to do something about this. And in this case, we're gonna see what Nishiyama-san does. us against. Yeah. Shining Dragon, yeah, I agree. Something like Shining Dragon. So here we avoid bishop exchange. If the bishop doesn't move, maybe the rook could go back. So we go back, opening the rook line, we block the rook. So it seemed like Gote was able to break through, make one-sided attack, but perfectly we defended all. And now we are the one opening our bishop. Yeah, looks like Migigyoku a little bit as well. The knight comes in to break through again, but in the meantime create the attack of our own. If the bishop takes, we will have exchange and 6-1 bishop drop. If silver takes... there might be an edge attack. But many complicated things. Let's see. Yeah, edge attack. Interesting timing to do it. Of course, this time we're gonna take it with the bishop because we want our attack. Taking it as an opportunity to sabaki the rook. Beautiful. But because we gave them the knight, they're gonna use it against us. Beautiful as well. It may look slow, but notice that our king is still safe. And once more, dangerously close to that one-sided attack situation. Okay, blocking the rook, opening the bishop. What is the meaning of this move? Bishop 8-8. Sorry, 6-6 is the meaning of this. Preparing the attack on the rook while attacking on the king. So, of course, we're gonna counter it with our own bishop. And a block. If they take, we're gonna use the silver. Okay, how do we continue now without pawns? This is very interesting. I don't see how to continue here for Nishiyama. We have knight jump, right? Yeah. We don't have the pawn to continue the attack. 1-3 pawn is not on our hand. So we'll get one more in hand. And now a big fight will continue. This is crazy. Ooh, what is this? I don't understand this move. Just attacking the dragon. It's saying you have only attacking knight, so I'm gonna chase away your dragon and then attack you with knight drop to 4-5. This is madness. Oh no, okay, never mind. That's the other one. But yeah, this is madness to like chase off the dragon like this. Yeah. Knight comes in. If the gold escapes, pawn promotion, attack the dragon. We cannot take it because the dragon would come in, I believe. No, because there's a knight drop. Oh! If the rook takes, there's a dragon, the knight check because silver takes makes the rook die. Alright. Okay, so this is the only timing. Surprised we don't exchange here. Maybe because we're afraid of opening this rook line. This would be deadly. Okay. Attacking move. Defending 3-7. Anaguma breaker. I think... Ooh. Yeah, it's slowly clear that Nishiyama is winning. This king is way too wide right now. And Ito has only knights in hand. But it's very, very close. Yeah. Ooh, rook drop 5-5. Alright, this is the resignation. If you take, this is a checkmate. I have to think about it because I don't see it immediately. Yes, it's a checkmate. Takes, silver drop. King runs, bishop drop 3-2. Protects the land. So it's wow. Sasuga. Alright, those were the games that I wanted to see. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. This is like really cool. I did it a little too fast. Similarly to what we did in Fuji's game. You should like slow down and think about this. Those other two I had to speed up because we are running out of time a little bit. So sorry about that. We have to comment some Kifus today, but I really recommend you guys go over it like that. Slower. Yay, Melkor's game. We wanted to take a look. Yeah, really nice watch. So we have this Melkor's game from last week. It was full of mistakes, he says. You can imagine. Maybe my general usage was messed up because they ended up as a cluster in front of opponent's king's ear. But it worked out. Okay, let's take a look. We're sent here. So far so good. We have the bishop exchange, which should kind of favor us a little bit. We go for the vanguard pawn. Fair enough. There's like many things you can do in this position, but I see you go for the slow development, which is nice. Yeah, I would think of like pushing here. I think we saw similar shape in our find the next move when the rook like comes here to attack on the king's head. Possibility. Okay, we go through the center. I mean, so far so good. We have to be careful about the bishop here, yeah? Ooh, like this. I was thinking pawn push because if pawn takes, we have the fork, but we also have to be careful about the pawn drop. Yeah, this is very aggressive play. So here it seems that, yeah, because of this, as I said, the pawn drop is something we should be careful. Computer proposition will be to drop the bishop. With the idea probably of taking this next. Or attacking the knight's head, maybe. Or, you know, developing this pawn and attacking the silver heads. It would be a very strong bishop to have this. Okay. So again, it's a bit, yeah, too scary. Okay, they did this, which benefits us. Again, we should attack the horse here, because that's better. Here again, they have the pawn drop. Oh, this happened. Are we really fine? I mean, we lose the gold, right? Silver drop, pawn takes, gold drop, king runs, taking the silver, silver takes, silver drop, king runs, taking the gold with promotion. It would be quite nasty, wouldn't it be? Something like this. No? It would be a little bit scary. As we said, the one-sided attack type of variation. That would be really scary, because yeah, sure, they don't have checkmate yet, and maybe you have a bishop drop. But depending on the situation, yeah, it might be a little bit scary, yeah. We don't wanna... Generally, we wanna avoid those if we can. I mean, if that's the only variation. Is it the actual game? Did I... This is the actual game, okay. Oh, this was the actual game. Okay, so they went up to here, and this is a mistake because we're losing the horse and the goat runs away. And yeah, they don't have enough. So here is just a matter of, can we finish? You ended up with cluster, but actually this gives you the safety for your king, Melkor. I don't think it's necessarily bad. That's what you need, actually. You need some safety. Here you went aggressive. Scary, but... Okay. Yeah, I guess it's fair. Yeah, nicely done. It's just that he could have punished you. The opening, I think, was fine. But yeah, this pawn drop is something, if we play this shape, we have to be aware of it. Yeah, it's a Tetris shape. Here, it was better to move the silver to attack the horse, because this is their pivotal piece, yeah. I mean, else this would be great defense, but it just didn't work. Else, that variation didn't exist. But it did work, so... Yeah, please remember this square, definitely. Okay, next we will have Ghost Town. What could I have done better in the middle game? I thought I was giving sabak to my major pieces in move 55 and 57. But according to the engine, I had an advantage before that. And it was even again. We'll have Shogi Club 24 game. And Ghost Town is Ente. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look. So we will have move 50, whatever was it? 50, 55 and 57. It's gonna be Bishop 3-3 or something. I really like to open my bishop line here because they don't have the bishop on the same line, but... I mean, we have to be careful about the pawn push, but their silver is in a bad spot right now. It's in bad spot because it's in front of the pawn, it has no square to develop. If we push 8-5 pawn, silver still cannot move. So generally that should benefit us. Okay, so here we didn't defend, right? And we open up the bishop line. Here the rook move is great. Next retreat I need to take... Well, take the bishop. If they run, take the rook. With a check. They have to drop. And we move the bishop. There's an option of us to drop the pawn or to run. You choose to run. And then normally we would drop the 8 for pawn. Continue. But they have a silver here, which is kind of weird. If we push this pawn here, we're gonna go aggressive. I mean, I don't see why not. The rook is blocked. This silver is activated, but then we can fork. I would consider knight jump as well. Depending on the situation, we wanna take this bishop, yeah? Oh, we went super aggressive. Okay, I see. So this is the move 54 probably. 55, yeah. Like, we're winning slowly here because their rook is not active. That's why the computer perhaps said you have the advantage here. Their bishop is not working. The rook is not working, and your bishop is looking at the enemy king. That's why, just by looking at this, you should have the advantage. Hydrate, yes. Now it's a little bit tension here because the bishop will be under attack. I mean, another move that I could consider is like 3-5 pawn attacking the head of the knight. We wanna use the bishop power somehow. Like knight jump, pawn push, like something like that. That would be my feeling. That's interesting answer. I was relieved by Rezo because I hadn't been playing Shogi for a long time. What? Maybe he was studying a lot without, you know, practical games, perhaps? Yeah, but I mean, this is the general idea of weakening the castle, so cannot be bad. But if we don't have a decisive move, by sacrificing a bishop, we shouldn't go. Okay, so we went really decisive. I mean, this looks natural, but the king has 2 squares to go to. So, for example, yeah. If we cannot capture him because he will run to this side of the board, maybe it was a little bit overplay. Remember what he said about one-sided attack in the game before. This is one-sided attack, but if it's defendable, it's a problem. We have to make sure that attack is undefendable. For example, like pawn drop h3, maybe I would try to like slow down a little bit, try to find something, but it's a little bit much. Again, if we were to move the bishop here, the knight's head is never defendable. So if we were to push this pawn takes pawn drop, we would have the same position, this one, without sacrificing the bishop. So perhaps this is why it was better. Slower, but better. If we go here, that also looks promising to get a bishop in hand. All we need to do is exchange this guy for something, I think. The rook doesn't matter. Something like bishop goes back, silver goes up, takes. Well, we can drop the pawn here to rook takes, pawn drop, bishop drop here, stuff like that. Or pawn push here, pawn takes, pawn drop. It gives us more possibilities, yeah? If we do this, we decide the game. Oh, we don't have a bishop. So we have to make sure it works. And it didn't. Yeah? They escaped toward that side. And now we will be under one-sided attack. Dropping all the pieces back. They have more piece quality. That will be hard to defend. Yeah, this pawn will be good a few moves ago, as I said, yeah? They will be surviving, unfortunately. But we're fighting really well. Stone. We're trying to surround the king. Yeah, we're trying to fight. I like it. It almost looks like a checkmate. Almost. Almost, but not exact. Here, bishop drop looks good. Pawn drop. And you won. Actually, you won. You won. That's good. That's a good ending. What did your opponent do wrong then? I think this, the most amazing, the knight jump was really good. And I really like this pawn push. This pawn push. This was really strong, enabling your pieces. What they should have done. And they defend. They run. This pawn push is very, very strong. Yeah, this horse coming in. Wow. Maybe they should have taken the gold here. But it's not easy. Oh, we have the knight drop. We have the knight drop. Yeah, okay. Maybe in the end, even... Okay, so this is another thing. Even if the game is equal, if you're the attacking side, it's the other side that will be under more pressure. So it feels good when you're attacking in Shogi. So like here, you just play natural moves and eventually, even if computer says, oh yeah, it's equal, eventually you will make those mistakes, yeah? Because there's only one move that lets you survive and so on. And humans are not able to find it. So even though it might have been a little bit over-attacked, I think it was very natural, Gaston. And great job, great job. Really liked it. I mean, technically, yes, you weakened their castle, you put their king in danger. It was just a matter of how do we exactly finish him off. Maybe it wasn't the best way. But I think you played the critical moves. Yeah, this pawn push enables all the pieces. Beauty. Bringing the horse back. It's like perfect play from there on. Maybe the silver promotion was the correct move. Because if the silver was promoted, this gold drop wasn't possible. Maybe they made this mistake here. So it's about balance, yeah, Ghoston? You wanna go in when you see the win. When you see how the enemy king will be in Hishi or Tsume. If you don't see that, or even if you see that, try to find a way that's safer, that still gives you advantage. If you see a good move, try to find better. That's my advice for now. Risky shogi like we saw today, Habu versus Fuji. That's risky, yeah? Like there's only one way you can survive. But there's many situations in shogi where you have huge advantage already. And you don't have to go for risky play. You can go slowly and build up upon the advantage you have. Thank you, Gustan. Really, really nice game. Happy to see that you're playing on Shogi Dojo. Because there are strong players there. I think you're gonna improve very quickly if you not only play it, watch some strong players, see their Tetsuji. It's a really good webpage to like watch games as well. Okay, Ian, we'll have your game next. And then Conteti, I see your game. Ion versus Vanilla Alligator. What type of... I lead Vanilla. What type of name is that? Please enjoy the game. Alright, we shall enjoy the game. We got it to flip it, yeah? Ooh, double ranging. Yeah. I don't like to play this move so early because we don't know if there is a bishop exchange. Okay, but it's good. I guess it's just a bishop. Yeah, the same opponent. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, this is good. Good. We didn't allow them to make right side Yagura. Okay, we close. I love the computer is like, push that pawn! Yeah, fine. And now they're taking the vanguard pawn. So they're taking something. Yeah, here they propose to exchange those two pieces. Could be interesting idea. But we go for also very strong. The bishop, yeah? Oh, with the pawn. We have to be careful if we go for exchange of these pawns. There's a silver drop forking the rook and the bishop. That's the shape we have to know. Okay, they're attacking us. Over-attacking a little bit. But, okay, so this is also their attacking shape. Where they sacrifice this pawn. And next they will have the option of dropping the 5-3 pawn, followed by knight or silver. Really nice shape to know. Okay, how do we deal with it? We attack on our own line. But their king is 1 square further away from the center, so we have to keep that in mind. That's very weird, like just go like this. The game slowed down. And now it seems like our pieces are more free than his pieces. So I like this development for us. But they're attacking from the castle side. This move appears sometimes. This is not too weird. But yeah, probably if we take the god gets activated, so we should consider leaving it. Rook exchange is ambitious by computer. Yeah, so see, this is exactly this Joseki movement of this god is to pressure our rook. So if we didn't want it, we shouldn't have taken this pawn. That's my feeling. Because yeah, that's usually what happens. They just pressure us. This is a pressure play. There are different plays. There's like light play when we sacrifice a piece, jump with the knight, activate pieces slightly, sabaki, so on. This is pressure play, where you pressure enemy attacking pieces so they become useless. Something similar to handicap shogi. I'd be scared of laughing someone name who's that strong. I mean, it's not mafia or anything. It's just a nickname online. I mean, why would you name yourself Vanilla Gator? You didn't have a little bit of sense of humor. Clearly, that person has sense of humor. Okay, we're gonna cut the rook now. Okay, this would be interesting because rook takes, we promote, pawn, we drop the bishop. Quite interesting. Okay, they go for the weakness of our castle. This is the weakness. In order to expose this weakness, guys, you need to sacrifice 3 pawns like this. So 1 pawn on the board, 2 pawns in hand. This is something good to remember for this castle. Okay, playing defensively. Really strong exchanges happening. We don't want to take it because we want to go toward the safety. Makes sense. Ooh, if we take it, there's a bishop drop. Oh no! Oh no! All of our big pieces were eaten. Oh wow! Oh wow, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. But we're surviving, we're still surviving, but we're running out of pieces. What's happening in this game? What's happening in this game? Yeah, they have 3 big pieces. Not anymore. Oh wow, oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Okay. Nya. They gotcha. They gotcha. Oh, interesting ending. Oh my god, what happens here? Alright, let's take a look. So we were talking about us being a little bit better here, perhaps, and you can see diagram goes down, 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 which means it's better for Eon. So yeah, that's because Sunday pieces were tied together and they couldn't go anywhere. And this attack seems to be too much. So Eon did great here defending. But then the mistake happened. A very huge mistake. Like a crash on a stock market. The Landstroke. And it's kind of hard to know exactly why. We push this and they take here. We have to take it, right? And then they take it, we run up. If we go down, yeah. So this should be winning for some reason. So remember, one-sided attack only works if you have enough of pieces. Here, Santa was running out of pieces, basically. And then they became better. Then something happened here. And then craziness followed. Yeah. And I'm not, my brain cells are not working for this type of situations. We're gonna leave it. But yeah, in this case, they managed to checkmate you, which was beautiful. Thank you for the follow. Thanks, Ian, for sending. Really interesting, enjoyable game to watch. Oh no, yeah, until it's too late. It's always too late. It's always like that. A content in this game, I saw the opponent's Anaguma coming, but I couldn't stop it in time. But then for a moment, it seemed I could have somehow broken through, but it didn't happen either. On move 40, I moved rook to third file with the hope, not plan. Hope, not plan. That free attacked somehow. Then allow pawn drop 3-3 and break through, but that didn't happen. And actually, as discussed in post game analysis, made things worse because of eating pawn 3-4, made the opponent rook 3 to enter my camp. But I didn't know what else I could have done. Any corrections, comments, and advice on this or any other points would be much appreciated. Hydrate, Contenti. That's one of the points I'm gonna talk about. Okay. Joking. Let's take a look at your key. So, oh, Time Zombie. Alright, we're playing against Time Zombie then. Okay. So we're playing against Anaguma, but we're static rooks, so technically that's great for us because Anaguma is weak from the front. So we shall destroy it, right? Okay. I would immediately develop my silver. I already hate this game. Okay, so they have no attack right now. So I personally would have left my king here, maybe push this silver up, and then just build up an attacking shape for now. Maybe exchange this rook pawn or not. I don't know. But I would really like to hurry with my edge attacks and so on. We don't have to jump like that. They put no pressure on our position right now. They will eventually have to push those pawns and enable our pawn. And in the meantime, we want to prepare a little bit of edge, then maybe a knight job, but not before. It's too early. This is just a singular knight and singular bishop. We need 4 pieces to attack with. This silver is too low, too early. So they punish us. Early jumping knight was prey to a pawn. It would still be good to sacrifice this maybe for this pawn. Yeah, so if we already had this silver here, situation would be much different, right? It was important to move it first. Okay, the situation changed a little bit. It would be safer to take the 8-6 pawn. Then the rook takes, then you drop the pawn, then the rook escapes, then the bishop escapes, and then you exchange your rook pawn. And now it's like a little bit scary. Oh, by the way, here, you don't want to take this pawn. You want to drop this pawn somewhere. Something like this. Yeah? Not immediately, maybe, but you want to disturb their shape. And next target stuff like knight drop. You don't want to just exchange this pawn. You want to make a dent in their castle. You want to open the window so the hurricane can blow in, yeah? And this, therefore, yeah, because he dropped those pawns, the roof is now closed. So leave the roof open. Just leave it open. Yeah, pawn drop, for example. The silver cannot take, right? Something like that. Please remember, this is very crucial against Tanaguma. I think this is what we saw in Nishiyama versus Ito game as well. You saw she was attacking from this side. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately the roof is closed, so... Okay, we're trying to survive. Ah! No! So here again! No need to hurry. Pawn drop. Open the roof. Open the roof. Yeah? And then we're gonna think. Unfortunately, bishop was a little bit better here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if we could play a move like this, that would be great, for example. Here. For example. Yeah, we weaken the Yanaguma. We have this nice pawn next to the king. If we had more pieces, we would be able to break through. But yeah, just an example. Yeah, look how weak it looks because of those pawn drops. Yeah. This is a little bit of pressure play again. It's good to learn those type of slower pressure play. Opening the roof. For example, if you were just to leave this position and like move the rook here, pick up those pieces, then this pawn would feel stronger, right? So by having this pawn, this is what we call a vanguard pawn, yeah? Just this pawn existence gives you advantage. It's like... you got a better spear or something, yeah? You can use it in the future. Oh, your king is running away. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous because he can sacrifice this dragon at any time. We have to be careful. And yeah, yeah, we have to see those. Yeah, okay. If we took this knight drop, yeah, that's unfortunate. So maybe we had to go to the side. It's very tricky. Yeah, but yeah, we have the knight lance disadvantage here, so it's kind of becoming difficult. Yeah, now silver disadvantage. So they're winning here basically. Yeah. Hey, I just learned Shogi recently and I found it a lot more fun than I ever found chess. Any tips on improving given the limited number of resources? So we have a Discord server with a channel that has all the resources, guide for beginners as well. If you want anything specific, like, oh, I want this opening or something, you can always write on the Discord. We're gonna find it for you. I have my YouTube channel. We currently cover Ishida opening and Ureshino opening every week. Try to make one video. And for the tips for beginners, we also entered endgame. So because you're a beginner, you might be interested in that. But welcome, yeah. Okay, Contenti. So We know Anaguma is bad. Now the question is how to punish it. Yeah, so we talked about opening the roof, building up the attack slowly, stuff like that. So I think you kind of attack too early, because if you attack too energetically against Anaguma, it's gonna bounce back at you. Yeah, they have stronger king, they will punish you. So don't allow them to play to their strength. Play slowly. Yeah, build up the attack. It's the wrong shape. If you play slow, you're gonna win. Best place to find people to play with online. There's this page called the 81 Dojo. We will have a big tournament starting soon on our Discord. We also have weekly ladder. We also have like a ping if you would like to find a teacher or like a senpai on our server. You can ping them. There is Lee Shogi as well, but Lee Shogi doesn't have, like, it's beta, so they don't have many active players yet. And then if you're not afraid of Japanese strong opponents, there is Shogi Club 24. I don't think I have a... Yeah, I don't have the... But setting up an account might be a little bit confusing. So I would recommend 81 Dojo for now, yeah? 81 Dojo for now. And yeah. Our Discord to find some enemies. Friends to play with. Rivals. Okay, Contenti, I hope that answers your questions. This is the last Kifu we had. Where do you find us? I told you, on our Discord. We have this. We even have therapeutic discussions channel. We talk about our feelings. Kind of funny as I think about it. The therapeutic discussion channel started as a channel because you know how it happens on servers. People just randomly start discussing on topic and then it gets heated and then it becomes an argument. So we changed it into therapeutic discussion. And turns out it's the most positive channel on the whole server, so hey. Yeah, so it's good if you have a friend to play with. But if you want a more populated server, that would be 81 Dojo. The most populated would be the Japanese one because it's a Japanese game and in Japan it's like super popular. Yeah, I just recommend 81 Dojo personally. I know that some people say like, oh, 81 Dojo, the layout is old and so on. And those people are on our server, so if you would like to play with them on Nishogi, you have to ping them on our server. They will find you. Named argument. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm also avoiding to create channel about anime because there are many different animes and we're trying to be family friendly and I cannot check every possible anime. There's also many anime Discord servers anyway, so we keep it anime-less. So yeah, again, just a reminder, if you guys would like to be the tester for our mobile app, send me a DM with your Gmail address. Sounds sketchy, but yeah, we don't have the beta or alpha yet, but we're working on it. You need Android phone for that. I'm gonna be scheduling Lady Pro games against the winners of Tourney to Queen soon. Next, that's on my list next. Working on YouTube videos. Do we have anything else? Well, Tourney to Series tournaments registrations should start already. I should start it tomorrow. If I can, as soon as possible. Almost February, yeah, we have to hurry. And from the big events, I guess that's it for now. one more game. I think I'm gonna pass. If you want in text version, I can do that tomorrow, Melkor. Basically every channel, yeah, I guess. As I said, I don't wanna sit... I'm trying to make shorter streams so that I don't tire my muscles too much. I cannot sit too long. But I think today was very enjoyable. We watched pro games that I really wanted to watch with you guys. Hope you enjoyed. We commented some games. You guys sent really great games to comment. I think we touched very important topics. It was quite enjoyable today. And hopefully you also guys enjoyed the event yesterday. Muse did his best to do the commentary. I did my best to do the translations. We had lots of fun. Hopefully the next event gonna be equally as fun or even better. But yeah, if you wanna register for the tournament, it's gonna be next week. Wait for it, yeah? In the meantime, I'm gonna check if you can rate someone. And if you have any ideas, like what video I should do on YouTube next, or anything like that, please let me know. Discord. And we're gonna jump towards of sky. Thank you guys, enjoy it as well, and keep enjoying Shogi, yeah? Thanks so much, bye bye!